So good morning and welcome to Tolentino Teaching. I just wanted to show you how I teach creative writing prompts. Using creative writing prompts in my class has really elevated student writing. And I want to show you how I do it. I use a lot of creative writing prompts with middle school. I teach 6th to 12th grade, and creative middle school is the golden age for creative writing, at least in my experience. Middle school and upper elementary. High school, you can also do creative writing prompts, but the clever silliness, those great imaginative ideas just aren't quite there like they are in middle school. So I really like using these in middle school. So I'll show you what I do real quick. So let me share my screen. So the prompt here is bruh. Write a story using bruh. So using some slang like bro or dude. And I'll show you the prompt I use.
Win at work by communicating effectively. With Grammarly, meet Todd. He is being.
Bruh, you're never gonna believe what I saw this morning. Come on, bruh. Why does your grandpa make faces like that during the football game? I can't concentrate, bruh. Bruh, stop looking at yourself when you run. It's weird, bruh. Your mission for this activity is simple. Use the word bruh in a story. You can use it once, twice, or 10 times. Just be sure you use the word bruh. Be sure your story is creative, well written, bruh. My brother is so lazy, bruh. He actually sleeps on trees. Can you take those glasses off your dog, bruh? Bruh, you should really think about going to Iceland. Places live, bruh. Do you know what the best food in the world is? It's pizza, bruh. Pizza is so good. So once again, your mission is to use the word bruh in the story. Good luck, bruh.
All right, so I really like this prompt. And let me explain how I do this. So I have a creative writing prompt. I tell students, hey, we're gonna write a story using the word bruh. And they're always like, what? We're like, yes, we're gonna use the word bruh. I'm gonna show you the video explaining it. And then I show them the video, okay? And then what I'm trying to do with this creative writing prompts is I want students to build the habit of sound writing. And by sound writing, what I mean is I'm trying to set students up for later on when we write formal essays. Because one problem I run into a lot with student writing is the sentences aren't right, the grammar isn't right, the punctuation isn't right. And then when we try to do an essay, it's just too much. The students get overwhelmed and you can lose them, right? I'm trying to build the habit of sound writing, clear sentences, proper punctuation, proper grammar, right? And that's what creative writing prompts really, it gives you the foundation of writing well, because when you use creative writing prompts, you're not stumbling over ideas, you're injecting your own personality and your own ideas into your writing, right? So me as the teacher, my goal is to try to teach the student how to harness these ideas with punctuation, grammar, and clear thinking, right? I tell students, you can have the greatest ideas in the world, but if you don't write it clearly, and if you don't use periods, and the reader doesn't understand what you're writing, those ideas are going to be lost, okay? So that's what I really use these creative writing prompts. I build upon the ideas and creativity of my student, and I teach them how to harness those ideas via writing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you an example writing response to this. And what the student did in this response is I noticed right away, the student had really clever, imaginative, creative ideas, but the writing wasn't there. I mean, the punctuation wasn't there, the clarity wasn't there. So I sat down with the students and I built upon the positives. Hey, Your ideas are funny, they're great, they're imaginative. Now let's figure out how to make this more clear. So we put periods in certain spots, we changed the word order of a certain things, and I modeled that to the student to create the following example. So let me show you a student example to this response. And I really love this. I love what he wrote.
Searching for a better way to collaborate with your team?
Sure. There we go.
Melee, an online whiteboard made for
Bruh, have you heard about the cow that can build 9,000 trains in 1 second? Bruh, the train always passes inspection, and the cow drives and builds the train at the same
This was written by a sixth grader, man. Sixth grade.
time. He can go to Pluto in 5 hours, and the train only uses 1 gallon of gas. Bruh, this cow also has a PhD for everything you can.
So when I was helping the student edit his writing, I asked him, what is a PhD? Where did you hear about a PhD? And he just said, I heard about PhD at home, and I asked him, what is a PhD? And he said, it's like a professor. I said, yeah, you're right. So what we want to see students do is they're taking knowledge from their life and they're applying it to their writing. And in their writing, they're conveying these ideas clearly, and they're experimenting with these new words that they're using. This is what we want our students to be doing, experimenting with language, taking ideas, injecting their own personality into their writing. This is exactly what I want to see, because the more you use these words, the better you're going to know how to use them. And once you start building momentum and you're learning new words and your writing's getting better, then you learn other words, and it just it's good overall. So
Go. And he made the first dinosaur egg of every species of dinosaur, from the woolly mammoth to the dodo bird to the.
so he's showing off what he knows, right? He knows about woolly mammoths, dodo birds.
Again, he also discovered the meaning of life and made his own school for farm animals. And all the animals always pass his class, bruh.
All right, so that's a student example. Let me see. Yeah, that's a student example. Not a long story, but this student isn't the fastest writer. The student had a lot of mistakes in his writing, but that's okay, because I was able to build on his ideas, and we were able to edit his writing and create a very clever and creative story that he can be proud of, right? We even made a video of it. So that's what I do. I really love using these creative prompts to build the voice of these young writers, to get them in the habit of writing, to build the confidence that they can write. And then later on, you can leverage and use this to do more formal writing, if that's what your goal is. So creative writing prompts, middle school is a sweet spot. Upper elementary is great as well. High school can work, but it's a little different approach. I could do a video on that another time. But I have over 150 writing prompts on my YouTube channel, Tolentino Teaching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I'm be adding more. I'm be sharing my experience using these prompts. So yeah, I hope that helped you out. Try out some creative writing prompts.